Yes, the Pan Am Games have just wrapped up in our lovely city of Toronto. That means the spotlight now shifting to the Parapan Am Games, which kick off next Friday. Joining me now, 12-time Paralympic swimming medalist Chelsea Gotell. And you're going to talk about what we can expect to see, because a lot of people maybe haven't seen some of this equipment. And, we want to check out some of the events. But first, I got to show off this hall right here. You are no stranger to competing. No, I'm definitely not. Tell me a little bit about what you've done in the past and what it's like to compete. Absolutely. So I competed in 3 Paralympic Games. My first one I was 14 years old until I was 22. So a long time growing up on the national team. Competed in 3 games, won 12 medals in total, breaking world records along the way. Of course, competing for your country is the best thing someone could ever do. So wearing the maple leaf, across the world, everywhere I got to travel was pretty fantastic. And getting to bring home medals is even better. So pretty incredible. You're involved with a charity right now? Yes. So President's Choice Children's Charity. I'm not sure if you know much about them, but the Games have really brought on corporate Canada in such a positive way. They've really supported the Pan Am Games and the Parapan Am Games, and President's Choice came on board as one of the sponsors to the Games, and they have a charity, President's Choice Children's Charity, and within that charity, this year alone, they've given $1 million towards kids and youth, families living in the GTA to help them, people with disabilities, so it's transportation, sport equipment, like what we see here, stuff like that. So such a great opportunity to help create awareness for the Paralympic movement, hopefully get some kids involved in sport, educate their parents, and it helps with really expensive equipment like we see here today. Let's talk about some of the equipment and some of the events that are going to be happening with the Parapan Am Games, which of course kick off next Friday. Let's start over here. Sure. So there are still tickets available to a lot of these sports. What are we looking at? So we have a goal ball here. Goal balls for people with a visual impairment. 3 per side. The ball rattles. They have a blindfold like this on that they wear so they can't see, and the whole point is basically to dive and stop the ball from going into your net. So it would kind of be basically like soccer. The setup would be like soccer, a little bit like soccer, but only 3 per side, and they're diving. They can use their hands, and it's really cool because it's actually quiet the entire time. You can't cheer because since you do have to hear the ball, it needs to be quiet until someone scores a point. Right, because you can really hear it. Yes. Okay, very cool. And right underneath it? Underneath we have a soccer ball. It looks like a normal soccer ball, but there's actually a rattle inside. Yep. This is for football 5-a-side, which is soccer, 5 people a side. It's for people with a visual impairment as well. And what they do, it's a smaller field, same rules as soccer. Yep. Everyone on the field is completely visually impaired, wearing a similar blindfold except for the goalie. So now, everyone's wearing these because there's a different degree, right? So just puts everyone on the same playing field. Exactly, right? Same playing field. It's pretty interesting to watch. You think it'd be easy to walk without using your eyes, but imagine running, chasing a ball. It's pretty intense. So definitely check it out this summer at the Parapan Am Games. Okay, and I want to scooch on over to the end because this looks really cool. And as you mentioned, some of the cost behind this equipment is right up there. So that's why we need some charities to help out. Because what would something like this cost, do you think? I can't even guess. Exactly. I'm going to guess quite a few $1,000s. Yep. It's obviously specific to the athlete. This is a hand bike. It's used for road cycling. It's so for lower classifications, people who don't have trunk function or leg function, that's what it's used for. And it's obviously, you ride it just like a bike. You steer it the same way. It basically just rotates around. So I would try it, but I'm wearing a dress, and there's no way I would do it. I won't try it either, but you basically just rotate it around, and that's how you ride it. It's pretty fantastic, really fast. If you've seen people like Josh Cassidy, he rides one. He's pretty fantastic. He's our fastest guy in Canada in the marathon, so yeah. Tell me a little bit about Team Canada. Team Canada, yeah, absolutely. We're 213 athletes strong, biggest team we've ever sent to a Parapan Am Games, hoping for top 3. Of course, we saw how the Pan Am team competed. It's pretty exciting. Their home soil, as an athlete myself, I didn't get to compete on home soil, so the opportunity to get to do that, it heightens the mood. It makes everyone a little more excited. They're really excited to compete here, and I really encourage everyone to get out and really support the Parapan Am Games. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. People don't necessarily know about them that much, so get out, support them. You're going to see some pretty spectacular sport. No doubt. Thank you very much, Chelsea Gotell. And if you want to learn more, you're on Twitter at Chelsea Gotell, and you're posting a lot. You're very, very active on there. I am active, yes. All right, now coming up a little bit later, Frank is going to be putting Connor McDavid to the test. Everyone loves Connor McDavid. And then we're going to go to Jen now, and she is going to be checking out an incredible bike rally for a great cause. Thank you, Chelsea. Thank you.